And isn't it our turn now? Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
Hello there, this is Darth Christensen and welcome to another Star Wars video. And today, for Untold Tales of the Galaxy Episode 2, we're going to discuss Baylan, Skoll, and Shin Hati, two of the most interesting new Dark Jedi characters from the Ahsoka show. So all throughout Ahsoka, I was very intrigued by Baylan by what Baylan and Shin were doing as part of their plans to come along and try to bring back Thrawn. But Baylan's plans, in particular, are very interested me a lot because as I wanted to know more about their past. I wanted to know more about how his past as a Jedi and how he trained Shin and everything. So today, his video, I kind of wanted to pitch my own theories for an origin story spinoff for Shin and Baylan. What they did before Ahsoka, what they did before Ahsoka, okay, and what her past were like. So, as we know, Baylan used to be a Jedi general during the Clone Wars, and he escaped Order 66 after the Jedi Temple on Coruscant collapsed. So, I think for why I think Baylan hates Anakin is probably because as Baylan probably saw Anakin killing his master during Order 66, and I think that maybe Baylan's master was Sin, who was the Saber Master during the Jedi Temple, because it is canon that Anakin killed Sin during Order 66, so that would give Baylan every reason to hate Anakin for that. So, post-Empire, after the Empire rose, I think Baylan probably found Shin, and because Shin was probably a Force-sensitive kid, and that Baylan saved from the Inquisitors, and he trained her into something else, something much more her than the average Jedi. And that another thing that's very fascinating about Shin, is her Padawan braid. Because she wasn't trained in the traditional Jedi arts. Because Shin wasn't traditionally trained in the Jedi arts, but Baylan trained her to be something more than that. But he still misses the old teachings of the Jedi Order. So I wouldn't be surprised if Baylan taught Shin some of the old ways of Jedi, and that's why she has a Padawan braid. She looks very beautiful with that thing on. But another thing I wanted to talk about is a reason why I think Baylan and Shin, and the reason why I think Shin and Baylan have blood orange lightsabers, and how it kind of fluctuates between orange and red is because they didn't fully bleed their crystals like an average Sith would, and that's why Shin and Baylan use orange sabers. And so, leading up to the events of Ahsoka, I think that Baylan and Shin, Baylan and Shin got involved with Morgan Elsbeth at some time. Got involved with Morgan Elsbeth at some time, so they become part of her plan to bring back Thrawn. I really want to know how they started working with the Inquisitor Marok. I think that maybe Shin probably killed Marok in combat, but then Baylan took Marok's corpse. Baylan took Marok's corpse to Morgan so she can reanimate him with his Night Sister magic, turning him into a lightsaber wielding zombie. That I think would be awesome. That I think would be fucking awesome. But yeah, and then leading up to the events of Ahsoka, I think that Shin and Baylan probably had to to the far reaches of the Outer Rim and to find other hyperspace engines to equip the Eye of Sion with, so they can go to Peridia. And I suggest that the last episode of their spinoff leads directly into the opening scene of Ahsoka, where they go to break Morgan Elsbeth out of the New Republic prison ship. And as we know, by the ending of Ahsoka, Baylan and Shin went to Peridia. But they got stranded in this other galaxy on Peridia with Ahsoka, Sabine, Huyang, and Anakin's Force Ghost while Thrawn escaped. At this point, and I'm very excited to see him. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next with them after they parted ways, because Shin looks like she's forging her own path as a dark side user. as a dark side user, where she's basically leading the Tusken Raiders of Peridia, these red bandits, and it's to her own cause. And Baylan, of course, is being called to by a mysterious entity that's related to the Mortis gods. Who knows if it's maybe Abeloth or the Sun? Who knows if it's maybe Abeloth or the Sun? But I think it would be really interesting. I think it's going to be really interesting because as Baylan probably studied the legends of the Mortis gods and how deeply connected to the Force they were. And he probably also thought Anakin, and he also firmly believed that Anakin was the chosen one, which is why he's trying to correct his mission until he eventually encounters Anakin in the World Between Worlds. But yeah, those are all my theories for what Baylan and Shin did and before Ahsoka and their past as a Jedi. They're such interesting characters, and I'm very intrigued by like how Shin was trained in the Jedi arts, but she's not. But she's like a dark side user. I really want to know more about Shin Hati because she's perfect. And she's an amazing character. And Baylan, I trust that Dave is going to handle his character well. When hunting down the Mortis gods, because as the Mortis gods are a very interesting storyline, and like I said in my theory video about Ahsoka Season 2, I think that Anakin is the new father, Ahsoka is the daughter, and Baylan is the son. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this theory video about Baylan, Skoll, and Shin Hati. Leave a comment down below what more you want to see from me, what more you want to see from Untold Tales of the Galaxy, like what other characters do you want me to cover. And until next time, may the Force be with you, always.
The one we've been looking for.
How do you know this?
He knows the ways of the Force. He's been trained to use the dark side.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.